It is 4 degrees outside. 4. They said it feels like negative 15. So why can't they just say it's negative 15 degrees? That's all I care about. That it feels like negative 15. I don't care that it's actually 4. I only care about when that wind hits me in the face, I'm going to die. What's going on, everybody? Josh here, the driver's seat. Let's get some control over our health. So today's discussion, I wanted to talk to you about whether or not the keto diet is viable long-term. People are always thinking about whether or not ketosis is actually good for you. And there's a bit of confusion. People confuse something called ketoacidosis with ketosis. I might have mentioned this in past videos, but quickly, what ketoacidosis is essentially a diabetic condition, and it's also called starvation in the face of plenty. And the reason why it's called starvation in the face of plenty is because essentially what's happening here is blood sugar levels are dangerously high, and this happens because diabetes is going unregulated. This is somebody who is not managing their diabetes. And since blood sugar levels are so high, this means that the cells in the blood are not taking up that glucose. And what ends up happening is the body thinks it's starving. Since those cells are not using that sugar, the body thinks, I'm not getting any energy. What the hell do I do? Well, what the body does, it creates ketones. When the body believes that it's in a starvation state, the body creates ketones. So, ketoacidosis is essentially high amounts of ketones in the blood, upwards of 20 to 25 millimole per liter. Somebody in a ketogenic diet, ketogenic lifestyle is only going to create between 1.5 and 8 is the highest millimole per liter, compared with the 20 to 25. Along with your uncontrolled diabetes, which the blood sugar levels can rise 200 to 300 milligrams per deciliter. That's crazy. So we have a massive amount of ketones and a massive amount of blood sugar levels happening here at the same time. And that's what ketoacidosis is. And the fear of this actually taking place is what causes people to be hesitant on whether or not this is viable long term. So let's put that to rest. A keto diet is viable long term. Number 2, something else that could happen is people believe that once those keto diet symptoms, the keto flu symptoms set in, this essentially is dehydration, mineral depletion, okay, dizziness, nausea. This will only happen if you don't rehydrate your body, okay? Typically with a ketogenic diet, a low carbohydrate, high fat diet, water is going to be treated very differently. Sodium is going to be treated very differently in the kidneys. Water is going to be excreted faster. Your body is going to be treating sodium and potassium very differently. And so if we are decreasing carbohydrates, all right, and at the same time we're not replacing that water lost, we're extremely dehydrated. So what ends up happening is people experience these symptoms because they don't know that they need to hydrate more than normal. They don't know that they need to increase their sodium intake, they need to increase their magnesium and potassium, and they don't do this. The keto diet is viable so long as you do it correctly. If you do it correctly, there is not going to be an issue. Also, the restriction of food groups is also very difficult to deal with. People believe, oh, I've got to restrict all of these things. I can't be having carbohydrates. That just seems unsafe. That just seems unhealthy. I can't do this long term. Listen, your personal beliefs, okay, coinciding with the fact that maybe this doesn't feel right, could really be leading you down a path that is telling you this isn't right. When in fact, from a science perspective, the human body can thrive in a ketogenic state as long as it's being done the correct way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions at all, please post below, share, subscribe, like, dislike, give me the finger. whatever you want. You know how this goes. Again, if you are somebody who is trying to become ketogenic, you're thinking about maybe ketosis is for me, maybe the keto diet is for me, I really want to take advantage of the benefits that it can give you, check out my website, ketosistherightway.com. There is a course there that is 4 hours in length. It has 4 hours of video content. It is 13 chapters, and it is designed to put you in a state of ketosis on a daily basis. There is also 113 pages of PDF content to walk you through an exact way to put yourself in a ketogenic state. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, of course, please post below. That's basically it. If you have any questions, please post below. Have a great day. I almost ran over that guy's cone. Pylon or cone, I don't know what's the word. Who knows how words are formed?